Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a full face drugstore makeup. So that's basically just me using all drugstore products today that you guys can get mostly from your drugstore like CVS, Walgreens, etc, etc. And some of the items are affordable items that you can just purchase online in this crazy time. So if you guys want to see how to get that cute, flawless, pretty like bomb look that I'm wearing right now on a budget, then just keep on watching. Okay, so let's just get right into it. We're gonna start with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. We're gonna distribute that on our face like you would with a regular primer. The only thing I don't really like about this primer is that it's in something like this where your hand can just like get all into it. It's not like out of a bottle, but it's pretty good with minimizing pores. I have no drugstore palette because I personally just really don't like drugstore palettes. I've never had a super good one that's like bomb AF, so I'm just gonna use an affordable one, and that's just the Morphe JACKLYN Hill palette. I'm gonna actually prime my eyes with the Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas. So basically this is just gonna whiten and prime your eye. Like, it's gonna create a good base. So you see, like, it's like real white, like whiter than me, like paper white, girl. And you can tell it like just looks a lot more whiter on my base. And as that sets, I'm gonna start with my eyebrows. I'm gonna start with the e.l.f. Brow pencil that I talked about in my last video, and I'm gonna do my brows. Actually, I'm not gonna do it on camera because it's just gonna take way too long and take up way too much space for my camera, so I'm gonna come back and then we'll finish up doing everything else. Okay, so all I did was my brows, and now I put concealer underneath, which was the Maybelline New York in the color Ivy. It looks like this, and I'm gonna blend that out real quick. So I think I'm actually going to add the 350 palette as well to this look. I'm going to use this as my transition shade from the JACKLYN Hill palette, this one right here. And I'm still just going to do like a more neutral look. I don't really want to do glam because I just don't. And then make sure like you blend out whatever you just put on your eyes, because if you have hooded lids like me, it'll crease and then your eyeshadow will be setting on that creases, so don't do that. I wanted the main focus of this video to be more so the face, just because those are the kind of products that we spend the most money on, like eyeshadows and stuff like that. You can always like interchange them. If you don't own a Morphe palette, I don't know what you're doing with your life, but you need to get one. I don't care which one, just get one. So then we're gonna go in with a deeper color from the 350 palette, and I'm gonna use this one right here, and you're just putting that on the outer corner and then bringing it in. Now that you got those colors in there, you're gonna take this color right here from the 350 palette. We're gonna put that on the lid, so we're gonna get some peachy vibes, and then you're just gonna blend that together. So we're gonna put this one right here, and we're gonna put it on a lid, or I think I'm gonna put it in the inner corner instead. I lied. Put her in the corner because she a bad girl. Bad girl. After I use this, I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. We're not gonna do anything to the bottom yet because we want to finish out the face first, because if you put concealer and everything, all that shit, it's not gonna look cute. So, okay, so then now we're gonna start with our foundation, and I'm using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. This one's a pretty good foundation if you like full coverage. Another good one is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Fit Me foundation. I don't have that one with me because the one I did have I threw out because she was a bit old. So this is the only one I really had for the time being. So I'm gonna put some of that on the back of my hand. I'm only gonna put one pump for now. I'm kind of nervous because I haven't used this in a long time that I don't even know if this is my shade. But it's okay because we have bronzer and we can fix it. I look whiter than usual, then I'm so sorry. I think this one dries quickly because I only had it on my face for like a little bit. So I would just do a little at a time. Wow. I haven't used this one in a long time, but like look, so smooth compared to this side. Let's see it cover up all my pimple blemishes and shiz. I feel like this one makes me look whiter. So like Casper. So we're gonna use this concealer, the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Ivy. Okay, like make sure like when you guys get foundation that it's your color, because I really don't like this color. It's like making me feel like a ghost. So I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Me powder, and I'm in the color Fair Light, and then I'm gonna set my under eyes and then kind of distribute the rest all over my face. So I'm gonna take a powder brush, and I'm just using the Real Techniques, and I'm gonna just kind of like tap with one stroke only. I mean like with one tap into your Maybelline Fit Me. Then we're just gonna like put it all over the face like that, and then we're gonna just swirl it to take off all the excess. So I look still super white, so now we're gonna take our bronzer, and I'm using the Physicians Formula bronzer, and I've loved this bronzer forever. I hit pan. I didn't contour today, but I'm just gonna bronze. I'm gonna bronze like a lot because the foundation is just so light. We need some color in this. And this bronzer is actually very lightweight, so if you're just starting off with bronzer, this is actually really good. Like, it's not really harsh where you have to like fix it after an oops application, you know, like when you like put on too much or something. So I'm just gonna deepen it, because like I said, I look so white. I normally don't put on my chin, but I'm gonna do it today because I'd be so white. It's hard to tell on camera, but like I'd be bronzed. Is our favorite part, which is highlighter, and the Drugstore actually has a lot of good highlighters. I'm just gonna show you guys a few of my favorites, and then I'm kind of like indecisive of which one I want to really use today. So they're all really dirty because I do use them. So the first one is gonna be the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter, and then the second one is gonna be the Wet n Wild, and this is in the color I'm So Lit. And then the last one is also by Wet n Wild in Golden Flower. I'm actually gonna do my blush first, which is obviously the only go-to blush that I always use, which is the Milani Luminoso. Like, I don't use anything else than this, unless maybe MAC, and that's the only other thing. So this will also give us some color. So before we start highlighting, I'm gonna set my face, and I'm gonna be using the Makeup Revolution fixing spray. I know a lot of people like to use like different sprays from the drugstore. Another one I really like to use that I'm almost out of is the Glow Mist from PIXIE, and I'm actually gonna use both of these today to give more moisture to my face, because right now I feel kind of dry and tight, which I think might be from the foundation. And then we're gonna apply the highlighter. They're so strong. If you guys are sensitive to fragrance, I wouldn't suggest this one either. If you're looking for something that doesn't really have too much fragrance, I would really suggest the Morphe one. I love that one. I actually just don't have it on me anymore. Right after I do that, I like to like press it into my skin so that we're not leaving any like blotchy marks from the setting spray. And then we're gonna apply our highlighter. So I'm gonna use one that's just a regular highlighter, and then I'm gonna use a loose highlighter, which is the Wet n Wild one. So I'm just gonna use two from Wet n Wild. I'm pretty much gonna go in with the Gold Flower Crown. So let's just have a look at how it looks like with just the highlighter itself. Like, I'm pretty impressed, and like these are like really cheap. I want to say that it's like less than $8 or so. I feel like it's like $5, but I don't know if I'm being dramatic. But yeah, look how nice it just comes. Like, that was just with one stroke. Wow. And it's not like too powdery either. Like, a lot of highlighters from the drugstore are normally like so powdery, but this one's actually kind of smooth and buttery. Like, even when you feel it, it's like very light. Ooh, so pretty. Oh, this one's like banging. Like, And like guys, this is just alone, like this is just using this highlighter. So then now I'm gonna just show you guys like the intensity of this putting on. So I always like literally like it comes with so much product. I don't want to like tilt it too much, but your whole vanity will become a mess if you have the fan on, if you blow into it or something, or breathe so heavily or whatever. But what I do is I take whatever's on the cap and I tap into that only, and then I tap it again because a lot of it comes off of there. And then when you apply it to your face, you kind of tap on like that. And then I still tap, and then I clean my brush because that's so much product. And then I use the brush again to tap into it. And then like blinding, pretty blinding, okay? So you're gonna want to blend that in, and you don't want it to make it like so strokey. So again, tap lightly, then tap again, tap a couple times into your face, wipe her clean, and then blend her out. Damn, I can't, like, she be real lit. She is so lit, like it says. Now that we have basically our full face on, I'm gonna start going in with the bottom lash line, and then I'm gonna go in with the color that we have on our lid, which is this color right here, and I'm just gonna put that all on our bottom lash. And then I'm just gonna go back in with the same color I did for the inner corner, and I'm gonna just kind of put a little bit more to make that highlight pop. And then we're gonna go in with our lashes, which is of course the Live Laugh Love lash, and I'm gonna be using Legendary. So I know in the last video I said I lost it. Well girl, I found her. I think it was just because I had like all my stuff stacked on each other that I didn't know that it was there, so I found her. This is actually not too thick of a lash, but if you are not able to get like Live Laugh Love lash like right away and you can't wait or something, another suggestion would be the Ardell Wispies. I buy these from like literally any local drugstore, and this one came in a pack of 5. I think I got this one actually from Ulta because it was on sale or something, so you can also switch it out for this one if you want to. And then I'm gonna put on my lashes, come back, and we're done. Now we're gonna do our lippy, and I'm gonna use the NYX natural pencil. Okay, and then I'm taking the Maybelline Superstay matte ink like this, using the color Loyalist. I'm just gonna put that in the middle. Loyalist. If this is too like light for you, another alternative is anything NYX. Honestly, all NYX are really good. One that I really like is this one. It's called Sandstorm. I'll just swatch it so you guys can have an idea. So that one's a lot better if you want a more like brown lip. So if you do Nutmeg with Sandstorm Prime, and then I'm gonna actually top this off with a gloss. I'm gonna be using the ColourPop plumping gloss in the color QT. So I know they don't sell this in the drugstore, but you can just get it online. Thanks guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Like this video if you guys did enjoy it and if you guys use any of these products. Also turn on your notification bell just to know when I'm posting. And also don't forget to follow me on social media, KAWAIII808. And yeah, thanks again guys so much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!